Hey y'all, Shay here. It is this week's Whip and Chat, so thank you so much for joining me. For those of you that might not know what a Whip and Chat is, let me just explain that real quick. WIP, W-I-P, stands for work in progress. And then we're just gonna chat. So my current work in progress is something I've never done on camera before and tried to talk at the same time, so this will be interesting. I normally am diamond painting while I do my Whip and Chats, but I'm kind of in between projects. Today's the 31st of August, so it's Wednesday for me / Thursday for y'all. And because of that, I finished my August project just this morning, my second August project this morning, and then I can't start my September 1st one until tomorrow. But I need to kit it up. So I've never done a kitting up video where I talk and kit up at the same time, or kit down. So again, when we say kit up, for those of you that might be new, welcome, hi, thanks for being here. And this is where you just, open up your baggies and you put them in storage containers and then you put the little stickers on there, okay? So that's what we're gonna attempt to do today. But I started thinking about it and I was like, you know what? I normally just talk anyways. I don't know how much diamond painting I actually do. I mean, I'm trying, but a lot of times I stop and I'm talking to y'all and you're just listening. So you don't even have to, but I just hope I can concentrate because one of my favorite things is kitting up and kitting down. I love the whole process. I do it a little different every time. So yes, why don't we cover real quick what I'm going to be doing today. So the kitting up is going to be for 2 events that are starting, well, it'll be September 1st for y'all. That is a Diamond Art Club painting and it's called Cauldron of Mer. It's got a mermaid in a cauldron, a witch. See here? A lot of purple. It's pretty dark. So hopefully y'all can see it. I'm doing this for Festival of Witches. It's a 2-month diamond painting event, and also Drills and Chills, which is also 2 months. So I wanted to get this kitted up and start working on it on the 1st. So we'll see how much we can get done. There are 50 colors, okay? And what I'm gonna be kitting up in today is a storage container, a bead storage container that I got from Craftibly. And I don't know if a lot of y'all know about this one, but it is in stock on their website. And before you go and order it, I am an affiliate with Craftibly. So if you're a first-time customer, I have a discount code. So be sure and use that. It's Shay20. And I do earn a small commission if you use that, so thank you. And then if you're a returning customer, I do have a link, and all this is down in the description. I do have a link. So if you want to go purchase this or anything else Craftibly, because their pre-orders are just now coming in, please use codes and links. I do appreciate it. So yes, I'm using these, and there's 48 of these, okay? And they're great, like medium-sized. Now, there are 50 colors, right? But what I'm gonna do is, a couple, some of the bags are small, so I've got the smaller ones from a different storage unit, and 2 of those actually fit in one of these slots. So I might even have, I don't know, we'll see how it all works out. I have small, medium, and then large. But this particular beach storage came just like this with the 48. But these are great sizes. And let me just show you real quick. They do just pop open and you just pour them out. Yeah. And they snap really nice. So I didn't know and I think a lot of folks may not know that Craftibly carries this. I know a lot of folks just really know about their diamond paintings, but they have a lot of other accessories. So yeah, this is great. So we have that. I'm gonna be using that today. And what else, y'all? Yeah, so let me kind of tell you about the process and my thinking of what I did before I started filming. I started this morning. The first thing I do when I'm gonna start a new diamond painting is I grab the accessories, right? That's kind of where I begin. So I decided on a tray, okay? So I'm gonna be using my smaller Muni Made tray, and I'll have all these folks listed down below. So I've got a really cute purple tray. I hope that this doesn't cause any problems with any of the purple drills. So we'll have to see if they show up in this tray. But for right now, I'm gonna use this tray. And then I did find a witch cover minder. This witch cover minder is from Cover Minder Saban. And when we say cover minder, it's got the 2 magnets on the back and it holds back the plastic on top of the diamond painting. It folds it back and you can just put your magnet there, holds it back. So I got a witch. And then I do section off my diamond painting with washi tape. I got this from Simply Gilded. See, it's got Simply Gilded there. It's got like a haunted house. It's got the purples. Very, very Halloweenish. So I thought it'd go great with the painting. So I'm gonna section off my diamond painting with this and also go around the edges, okay? I'll do that later. But that's kind of where I started, like last week, just kind of starting to, you know, compile some of the pieces together that I would need. And then secondly, what I do next is I go ahead. Now I got this a while ago, and y'all, it's probably one of the, it was expensive. I'm not gonna lie. It was expensive, but it's been so worth the money. I got this sample box from diamondpaintingdrills.com, and I'll have them linked down below. I have one square. See, it says square right there, little circle, square. I have a square and I have a round, okay? And it's just a little magnetic box. The lid is magnetic. I love this box. It's got like an inventory sheet of all the drills that came in it, okay? It's just a nice little sample of each. So what I do is I just go, I look at the numbers on here, and I just see what ABs I have, okay? Because this is all ABs. Now, when we say ABs, that's Aurora Borealis. Now, this painting already comes with 4 ABs. So I thought, let me just see what else I have in my kit. So a lot of times I'll just kind of do all this first, and then I'll see if it makes sense after to put them where where it calls for. So I just kind of went down and I pulled out, like for instance, the first one I found going down the list was 208, and that's a purple. So I pulled out the little purple pack, okay? The 208 purple pack. And then the next one was 209. I had a 209. It's a great selection of them. And the next one was 210. I had a 210. So all in all, I was able to find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 additional ABs from my diamondpaintingdrills.com. So we'll see if those make sense, because right now it's just what I have, and I wanted to see if I can make it work. And then the next thing I did, I got some crystals from Shimmering Canvases. And what I did was I also went by DMC, okay? I'm not really good at just kind of guessing by color, so I do use DMC. Again, I went down this list, and I have all these little bags of crystals also in my AB storage and under those numbers. So I found 718 on here. So I grabbed a 718 crystal. And then I found a couple of them. Well, this one in particular, I've got 666 as an AB. I found that one. And then I found the crystal 666. So I grabbed both of those. And I also found like several different purples. I found 317 and 318. They're pewter, like a light pewter and a dark pewter gray. So yeah, look at all these. I've got a lot of crystals that I might try to, toss in. Like I said, 718. So these are all the DMCs that are on the, the sticker sheet that are on the legend that the painting calls for. And I'll just see if it makes sense to maybe add in some crystals where those colors are. The only other one I thought would be cool is this blue, because there's like a little dragon eye right here on this box. It's like all her potions and everything up on the wall next to her. And then I thought there weren't any green ABs anywhere. And you've got this greenery right here, kind of in the corner of the painting, and a little bit right here in a plant. So I just grabbed a couple of Green Flame and Peridot. So Shimmering Canvases also has these sample kits, and that's what Dawn over there, she has an Etsy shop. She is the one that sent me for another event I was doing last month. She sent me some samples. So I've never really used crystals before, just one time. And so this will be fun to kind of see where I can play along with them. So that's all I've done so far. And then of course I opened up the pack of drills that came with the painting, kind of pulled out the 4 ABs that it already called for. Oh, there is a green, that's true. There is a green AB. So I was thinking maybe a green crystal, but really, really pretty. We've got like a really pretty pink purple, bright pink, like a purple, a pink, a green, and then a white, okay? So those are the 4 ABs that it came with. And so I was just kind of looking at colors, and yeah, so that's kind of what we'll do. One thing I think I'm gonna do this time, something that I also got from Craftibly, and it's this container right here. It's another storage container. Michael still needs to put it on their website, but when I was there working on Saturday, which I'll talk about that in a minute when we talk about the week, he gave me a sample of this, and so I was gonna try it out. So it's a little box, okay? It's got the little hinges right here, the little clips, and it's got 12 boxes. And these are good size storage containers. Yeah, good size. I mean, a nice size bag of drills will fit in there, and they snap really nice. So I'm thinking I'm going to use these storage containers for the crystals or the ABs. So I think I'm just gonna kind of keep this as a separate storage piece for it. It's kind of what I'm thinking. but we'll just kind of go along and just kind of play around with it. Like I said, every time I kind of do something different, depending on the painting and like what ABs I'm adding, what, you know, so yeah. All right. So I think that's kind of an introduction into what I'm going to be working on today. And like I always tell y'all in my unboxings, this is the bag that all the drills came in. I keep this and I just kind of, it props open really nice and it stays open. And as I am opening these bags and pouring everything into these storage containers, I'm gonna throw all these empty bags in this one big trash, and it's gonna be a trash bag. And then I seal it up and I throw it away. So it's really nice for trash. So definitely keep that bag. Got that, I've got my scissors, of course. And I also grabbed a Sharpie. Now it's a little big, it's king size. It's the only one I could find up here. But I think what I'm gonna do is on the storage containers, like for instance, like 208, okay, or 209. That's just the regular, you know, drill that it calls for in the painting. So here it is right here. Okay, so here's 209. That'll be an example for us, like 209. Here's 209. So I will put 209 in the storage container, just like it calls for. But because I have an AB and a crystal, I might just put like, you know, AB in the corner with a Sharpie, or a C for crystal, maybe both. And then I know as I'm doing the painting, if it's a spot that would look good with an AB there or a crystal, then that's where I'll come and grab my other little storage container box that I have and pull those from here. That's what I'm thinking. So y'all let me know down in the comments if you do anything similar to this. I know everybody kind of does things differently. So this kind of could be fun because maybe y'all can pick up, you know, a new way of doing things or some new ideas. You know, that's why I'm here. So yeah, what else? What else? Yeah, there was quite a bit of crystals I had the DMCs for. So I was like, wow, that's a lot. Okay, let's back up for a minute. That's kind of what I'm going to be working on today. But what I finished this morning, I want to show y'all, because today for you is September 1st. I did my dessert cup. I finished it this morning. I was cutting it close, but I finished it. Now, if you're not familiar with these come from FGNORMAL. They do have a website, and I'll have them linked below. I have all 12 months of these dessert cups. They're all different. They all go with the theme of the month. This is back to school, and it's got September. And what I'll do is today, after my whip and chat, I do have a frame that fits all of these. It's a 40 by 40, and it is a round. It's got 20 colors. And what I do is every month, I just switch out the month into the frame. What I'll do is, the only thing I have to do is I have to cut off about 2 of these rows all the way around to fit the frame that I ordered. But I'd rather have it smaller than big because I didn't want to be able to see any of the white, you know, outside the drill field. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut off about 2 rows, I think is what I can do. And then, yeah, I'll pop this in there. So this is one of my projects that I did for the month of August. I always like to have these for the entire month. I like to have it up, and I like to show y'all on the 1st of the month. So yeah, I've got this. And then, so sad, but something else came to an end. I was doing an event, I was hosting an event in August, and my co-host is Lisa, she's the Diamond Art Nurse, and I'll have her link down below. Her and I hosted an event for the entire month of August. So today is actually the last official day of the event. We did Oz in Og. So it's a Wizard of Oz event. And if you participated in it, or if you just followed along with us, thank you so much. I hope you had a good time. We had a blast. I loved seeing, we had an Instagram hashtag, and I loved seeing all the paintings. A lot of people finished. A lot of people finished more than one. Some folks didn't finish, and that's fine. It's definitely not, you didn't have to finish anything. We wanted it to be really easy and really laid back and really low key. So we just kind of, you know, had weekly prizes for whip and chats, and those are all done. And I've got everything mailed out. So everybody contacted me, which was awesome, because sometimes I have to do redraws, but I didn't have to do that. But tonight, for me, Wednesday night, I'm gonna be doing a live, which by the time y'all see this, it's already happened. But if you didn't get a chance to watch the live Wednesday night, it's gonna be, just go ahead and watch it. It'll still be on the channel, and just do hashtag replay if you don't get a chance to watch it live. But the live will be tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Lisa and I are gonna go live on my channel. We might be dressed up. There might be some shenanigans. You never know. But the exciting part was we will be giving away some grand prizes. Now, one of the grand prizes, Lisa was so nice to donate. So really, really appreciate her. She's been so fun to do this with. I've gotten to know her better. She's a really, really good person. So if you haven't subscribed to her yet, I'm hoping in tonight's live I can get her to 500, because I checked this morning and she's like at 487. So she's super close to 500 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead over there and help her out and give her a subscribe. And yeah, she really would appreciate that. So yeah, Oz and Og. I finished A Long Journey Home. It's by Simona Candini, and that was a Diamond Art Club as well. And I finished that. It took me about 3 weeks. So I finished it about August 22nd-ish, I think it was. And I did film a post review. So that will be coming out. I'll be doing a post review. And like I said, it's all been filmed. I've got it back in the box, or I would show you guys, but just watch the post review. I'm not sure when it's gonna come out. I just wanted the event to be over before I did it, before I posted it up. So maybe sometime this weekend, maybe. So yeah. But thank y'all to everybody again that participated. It was just so fun. Okay, y'all, I'm just talking. I'm just hanging out. I just got my hands on my chin, and I'm just talking away. I'm just resting over here. All right, let me get a drink. So we'll go for about an hour typically. So if y'all want to grab something to drink, I'm drinking some blackberry water. It's water infused with blackberry essence. It's just mineral water, but it's got it's called Hint, but it has a hint of flavor. So I really do like these. All right, y'all, I'm a little nervous about kitting up because I've never done it and talked before. I normally just put on some videos and just kind of, get in the zone, but we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. All right, sorry about the squeaky chair. Okay, y'all, where do I begin? All right, let's start at the top. I'm gonna start with 113, which is the first AB. We'll just go from there. And we'll just kind of ease our way into it, right? And what's really cool about this Diamond Art Club, these are all stickers and they're individually cut. So you just peel each one off and just stick it on your storage container. So it's really nice. Okay, let's get to going. And if you do have your nails just recently done and you don't wanna, you can use the blunt end of the tweezers and kind of twist this a little bit and it'll pop it open. But I just kind of am careful and just kind of use the bottom, like my finger right here versus my fingernail. I don't have long nails, but if you do and you don't wanna hurt your nails, that's always a good way to do it. So, all right, so one other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I try just to talk about it at the first of the month, so that way you're not hearing about it all the time, but I do have a Patreon. And since today is the first for y'all, that's when I try to, mention it, because Patreon charges you at the beginning of the month, the first of the month. And what it is, if you're not familiar with it, it is a monthly subscription, if you will. It's like monthly based, and it's just behind the scenes content. I have different tiers, so different dollar amounts, and it really helps support the channel. It gives me the funds I need to, buy canvases, to buy accessories, to show you guys things, even to update, upgrade some of my filming equipment. I mean, I've been able to get, a microphone and just so many things. So I really, really do appreciate it. I do weekly vlogs. We have monthly Patreon Zoom calls, which we just had our Zoom call the other night, 2 nights ago. It was very, very fun. And there's just things we talk about on there that I don't talk about openly sometimes with everyone else, because you don't know who's watching. I have about 30 folks over there right now as of today. And, it fluctuates, which is fine, no big deal. And again, there's no, absolutely no, it's not mandatory, obviously, but it's so appreciated. And it really is, it gives me an opportunity to get to know y'all a little bit more, on more of a personal level. And you get to know me more. So I love it. This diamond painting community already is, we already have its own community, but then that one is like a little mini community. Y'all, I don't want to drop this. So love Patreon, and get this. So one of my tiers, the top tier, I do an annual diamond painting gift. Okay. So I was looking, I'm like, it feels like it's been almost a year. I need to see when my 1 year is so I can send out those gifts. I couldn't believe it, but I looked the other day and I'll have my Patreon for 1 year as of September 7th. So y'all, it's almost been a year. And there are some folks that have been there the entire year. So you know who you are. I love you. I love all my Patreons, but y'all really just been there for me and supported me. And it means a lot. It means a whole lot. So thank you. All right. So if you're interested, the Patreon link is down below. I'd love to have you guys Love to get to know you. You can get to know me, all the good things. All right. What else, y'all? Oh, I need the screen. So far, so good. What else? Let's talk about what's been going on this past week, okay? We'll just kind of update. I'm trying to think if there's anything diamond painted related. Kind of talked about diamond painting stuff already. But yeah, let's just talk about what's been going on in my world. And before we do that, y'all make sure and tell me how you are and what you've been up to and what are you doing while we've been hanging out during this time. Have you been crafting, or are you know, the other day I listened to Lisa's whip and chat, her weekly whip and chat that she did for Oz and Og, and I cleaned out my daughter's closet, and I just went through and, you know, organized her clothes because she had piles all over her room. And I just sat there with the whip and chat on, and it was so nice, helped me pass that time and got my mind off of, you know, because I did not want to do it. I did not want to organize her room and do her clothes, but it got me through it. So maybe I'm helping you. Maybe you're driving somewhere. Maybe I'm helping you, you know, do errands or chores. So yes, whatever we can do. I just feel like this is a time, I feel like we're just kind of sitting down with friends and having coffee and just catching up. So, all right, so let's see. Oh, I left some in there. Last time we talked was Wednesday for me / Thursday for y'all. So I don't really remember anything exciting that happened Wednesday or Thursday. I think it was just, you know, kids at school, picking them up, doing all the things, you know, normal stuff. It's nothing too exciting. I don't even remember what we did on Friday. Yeah, the only thing I remember is Saturday. It's all blur before then. Oh, last whip and chat, y'all. And if you were here for that one, you know, I was not feeling well. So thank y'all for all the well wishes and making me feel good. I was sick. You know, I've got 3 kids, if you don't know, and my youngest just turned 10 and she's in 4th grade. And boy, y'all, school started 3 weeks ago now. I think this is week 3 or 4, and it didn't take long. It was like into the 2nd week, and she brought home some germs. So yeah, we both thought it was, you know, the thing, but we both tested negative. So yeah, but it was just a good old, I think it was just a good old cold, you know. That's all I think it was. I'm looking for a number and I don't see it. There's a lot of 310 in this kit. I will tell you all that. I'm looking for 154. Where are you at? It looks like a no, purple. Oh, there it is, 154. All right. And I hope there's not gonna be too much crinkle during this video of me like messing with all these bags and everything. So I'll, you know, edit it and kind of see how it sounds. So yeah, so I was sick. I did my whip and chat last week and I kind of had like a raspy voice, but I am back, y'all. I'm back. The only thing lingering is a little bit of a cough, but it's almost gone. And then like sometimes I get a runny nose, you know, but it's all clear. I know that's probably TMI, but yeah, it's all good. I'm back, feeling good, in a good mood, got energy back. So yeah, so I had a good old fashioned cold for about a week. And then, but it didn't stop me. Don't stop me now. Sorry, y'all. Having a good time, having a good time. I was asked, so I offered my services and my help to Michael over at Craftibly and Amy. I offered, because we are close to each other. They're only about 40 minutes from me. So I like to go over there and help out when I can. And I knew the pre-orders were going to be coming in soon. So I reached out to Michael a little while ago and I'm like, hey, you know, whenever they come in, holler at me, let me know if y'all need some help with anything. So he did. He accepted my offer. And I think he contacted me, I think it was around Wednesday or Thursday, and said, would you be available this weekend or next weekend? Because they're coming in, all the pre-orders are coming in and we could use your help. And I was like, yep, I'm there. So I talked to my husband and I'm like, you good if I go to Craftibly? He's like, yep. So I told him I was available on Saturday. So I went up there. Let me see, y'all. I just got to find this color. Hold on. 166. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? That's the hard part, is looking for numbers. And they're not really in any kind of order. That probably would have made sense if I would have put these in order before I started talking to y'all. Yeah, that would have been, the only thing there's any sense of this is it's just the quantity, right? They have trains of the bags and depending on how big they are. But I'm not seeing 166. Ah, all right, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with bacon or oil or grease, whatever that saying is. I just need to have the trains like spread out so I can see all the numbers. Okay, y'all. Tell you what, I act like I said in my last video, I act like a YouTuber, but I'm just acting like, well, wait, I'm pretending to be a YouTuber, but I just act like one on YouTube, or whatever that saying is. I don't really know what I'm doing. Where'd that number go? I just had it. 166, where'd you go? All right, so hopefully I don't get distracted too many times doing this. All right, it's a little green, little baby green. Now this is kind of the small train, so I think I might use some smaller storage boxes than the ones that came with the Craftibly, because these are kind of big, but this bag is tiny. So I think this is gonna be one of those times where I use a couple of my small ones for these little ones, because I gotta fit 2 more in here. So Michael reached out to me, and so I talked to my husband, I'm like, can I go Saturday? He's like, yep, because we didn't have anything planned. So Michael said he was gonna be there about 9, and I planned to be there about 9:30 that morning, but Lou woke up, that's my 10-year-old, and she was like, Mom, she was giving me a guilt trip, y'all, which is so funny, because, you know, she's like, why do you have to, I told her I was gonna go to Craftibly Friday night. She's like, why do you have to go? Why can't you go during the week when I'm at school? This is supposed to be family time on the weekends. I'm like, girl, yeah, because I'm not gonna take you anywhere and go shopping, and, you know, she was just thinking about her, y'all. Don't let her fool you. Don't let her fool you. So I was like, okay. I said, how about we run to, because I was gonna, after I left the house, I was gonna stop at Starbucks and get a coffee to take with me. Because like I said, it's about a 45-minute drive. So I was like, I'll take a coffee with me, and that way I can have it when I'm there, and it'll help with the drive and everything. So I told her, I'm like, why don't we go to Starbucks and I'll get you something there and we'll hang out until I have to go. She's like, okay. So she was happy with that. So we went to Starbucks, super long line, of course. And I got her a breakfast sandwich. She loves the Starbucks breakfast sandwiches. So if y'all have never had one, they're actually really good. There's a rogue drill in here and I can see it. And it's gonna bug me. I should have grabbed my tweezers. It's like a pink one. Did I get it? Oh, I got it. It's like a pink AB inside the purple, inside the 208s. So she came with me. So we spent time together, right? So I didn't feel as bad. I didn't feel as guilty. And she felt like, you know, she got something from me, I guess. So we went to Starbucks. I got that, came back home, dropped her off, went to the bathroom real quick, and I'm like, okay, I'm out of here. So I headed out. Now, hold on real quick before I forget this. Now, this is 208, okay? Remember I said I have an AB and a crystal for this one? So on here, I'm gonna get my big old Sharpie, and it wipes off the Sharpies. You just have to get a wipe, a baby wipe. I'm just gonna write as small as I can. Oh my God, this thing's here. AB, and then I'll put C, okay? So I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see what y'all can see. Yeah, so I just put A, B, and C. A, B, C, D, E. Oh yeah, I hope that works. So that way I'm gonna put this in here, and that way when I'm pulling that number, that symbol, that color, I'll be like, oh, I have this. Let me see if an AB or a crystal would work better here. So that's kind of what I'll do. All right, so I'll put these in my little box because I've already used that one. So the next one you look for is 209, and I have that one too, in AB and all that stuff. So dropped her off, and I headed to Craftibly. Unfortunately, I didn't get there at 9:30. I got there about 10, but that was fine. It worked out. Got there, and Michael was there, and his dad, Alan, really, really nice guy. Great guy. I've met him many times before, and he's just a hoot. He's such a great guy. And so we were working at the same station together. So we got to hang out and talk about all kinds of funny stuff. And he, what we were doing is, Michael was actually taking older paintings and paintings that, you know, they didn't need right now out of the tubes. Okay, so he was detubing everything, or however you want to call that. And then Alan and I, his dad and I were, hold on, do I have a 209 AB and crystal? Yep. So AB, I could put like a star or something like more creative, y'all, but it works. All right. And so then so Michael was doing that, so he would bring us a bunch of empty tubes, okay? So we'd have all these empty tubes and boxes. And what Alan and I would do is we would then grab a stack of paintings that were in boxes from where they were stored we were in the warehouse, and we would take those and it was so sad. We had to unbox a lot of things because, you know, if you order before August 10th and you wanted a tube, you can get a tube. So, but they had shipped everything in boxes. So we had to I had a knife, we had to cut down the side, rip the cellophane off, and open up the boxes and pull out the toolkit and the canvas. And we had a box for the toolkit. And then, because they put the toolkits in the box now, not in the tubes. But the toolkit we were doing was in the box. So we had to take those out, put them in a box, and then move the painting to a tube. And then put the top back on, and then there's these cool little stickers that Michael made. And it tells you, you know, it's got a picture of the image of the painting and the name of it. And we put that on the tubes. Then we would go put the tubes back on the shelf, okay? So there'd be some boxes and some tubes. So yeah, that's what we did. Did that for, gosh, wait y'all, what number did I just do? 210. Oh, I need to put 209 in there. Okay, 210. All right, for 210, I only have an AB. I do not have a crystal. I'm almost done doing this AB stuff. That's where I have to like concentrate. AB. Okay, this will be fun to see where this actually, you know, works out with colors and everything. Wait a second. Is that 209? Did I mess up already, y'all? There's 209. 210. Was there 2 bags at 210? Oh, that's what got. I was like, wait, why am I looking at 210? I know y'all aren't even watching what I'm doing. You're like, what is she rambling on about? She'll tell it, y'all, this is gonna be like, if you're a parent, you'll know, or you've been talking to a parent. I used to have this when I would try to have, like, the kids would have play dates together when they were little. And I would go over, you know, a friend's house, and the mom and I would be trying to talk. We'd get interrupted so many times dealing with the kids that our stories would be like, you talk, and you're like, oop, and then, you know, that's what this feels like. Those look different. What did I do? Oh my goodness, I already messed up. Hold on, y'all. This is 210. Hold, please. What bag did I just throw in here? 209. Oh, there was 2 bags of 209. Oh, that's what I did wrong. All right, I'm all good. It's all good. Let me just add these. Woo, y'all, I gotta watch myself. I don't know if y'all heard Jasper, but he just went, he just snored. I swear it wasn't me. It wasn't me. All right, now we've got 210 and this little guy. That's not gonna work. That's a good size bag. Well, I'm gonna have to wipe that off. And actually, if you can actually wipe this stuff off. I know it's kind of gross, but if you want to lick it and then rub it with your fingers. I don't have a baby wipe handy. I'm gonna need a bigger container. So I'm just gonna scratch off that AB because I'm gonna save this for something else. Yeah, see, it just rubs right off. Yep, all gone. I'm gonna use one of the bigger containers and put this in here. Yeah, the 208, 209, 210 is gonna be the tricky part that I had to focus on. The rest will be pretty easy. So where did I leave off? All right, so Alan and I were doing that, and then Michael ordered pizza for us, about 12. So we got some pizza, and the 3 of us were just hanging out and talking, and then Amy came with one of their daughters, and yeah, and then Alan had to head out, so then I got Amy, and Amy and I started to work away and do the same thing that Alan and I were doing, just, you know, grabbing paintings and, you know, taking them out of the boxes and putting them in tubes, basically, is what I did. So we did that, and we're catching up and talking and laughing, just having, it was really, really fun, y'all. It was a great day. It wasn't all work, you know, there was some, we were hanging out, but we were working at the same time. We were working, they were getting your orders out, no worries. So if y'all get some orders from Craftibly, I might have put them in a tube for you. I don't know. That's kind of cool. But it's so fun. I basically got to play with diamond paintings all day. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? And they were like thanking me, and I was like, no, thank you. This was a blast. It was so fun. And like I said, we just were catching up and visiting, and it wasn't work. I mean, yeah, I was tired at the end of the day, just, you know, because I would stand up a lot and bend over, and, you know, just, it's manual labor. And I was paying attention, of course, because I didn't want to mess up on anything. Yeah, the paintings, y'all, I'm kicking myself because there are some that are sold out, and I am just kicking myself because I'm like, why didn't I order more? Why didn't I order this one? But like I didn't really realize how, I don't know. I'm like that though, y'all. I have a hard time making a decision. I ordered 3, but I wish I would have ordered more. But y'all are gonna be so happy. That's all I'm gonna say, because they are beautiful, absolutely beautiful paintings. Every single one that I got to look at. So yeah, so Michael actually, I told him on one of the mermaids I ordered, I said, oh, I ordered this one because I was, putting it in the tubes. And he's like, oh, do you want to look at it? I have another one opened in the other room. And I'm like, nope. I said, I want to be surprised, and I want my like original reaction and like authentic, excitement and everything to be when I unbox it at home. So I refrained from looking at it, which was really hard. I will tell y'all that was hard, but I did it. All right, we got 312. So what I did in that one, y'all, I don't know if y'all were looking, but I've got like about 4 or 5 bags of 310. I only put one in a container, okay? And I'm gonna store the other ones like, in a drawer. And if I run low, I will. But if I need more 310, I'll just fill the bags back up, or fill the little container back up. 414, wait, I need 314, not 414. Why do I keep looking at 413? I need 3. Here's 317, which will be my next one I'll need. 312, all right. And it's a little one, so I think I'm gonna grab a little container. So what else? So I stayed there till about 5:30, and Saturday, like traffic, getting there was fine. There was no traffic, but trying to go home at 5:30 on a Saturday, I guess people were like going out to dinner, still out running errands, I don't know. But it took me over an hour to get home. So I was tired. I was, just tired from the day and tired from driving. And I was like, oh, so that kind of sucked driving home. But I got home, about 6:30 or so. And I get home and my husband tells me that Lou went and spent the night at a friend's house. I was like, because she had sent me a text message. Of course, she was bugging me all day. And she sent me a message asking if she could spend the night at a friend's house. And I said, sure. But I didn't know, that's all I'd heard. So I didn't know if she had left already. So when I got home, my husband's like, she's gone. I'm like, oh, okay. And then Ryan, my oldest, my 17-year-old, was at work. And the only person that was here was Nate. And that's my 16-year-old. And Nate's pretty chill. He's a homebody. So I was like, what do you want to do for dinner? And he was like, well, we could just go out with Nate. The 3 of us can go out. And so I went and talked to Nate to find out if he wanted to go eat. And he's like, oh, I just made myself some food. I'm good. I'm not hungry. I was like, oh. I'm like, wait a second. This is an opportunity for my husband and I to have like a date night, right? I was like, yes, let's do it. So we were trying to talk about where we'd go, like something that the kids wouldn't want to go to, or something that was maybe expensive or, a little bit nicer. So we agreed on Fogo de Chao. It's a Brazilian steakhouse, essentially. And I might be saying it wrong. Maybe it's Fogo. Yeah, it's Fogo de Chao. So it's Brazilian, I know that. Basically, if you've never been there, they've got a huge salad bar. So they're known for their salad bar, and it's not just salad. It's all kinds of like a lot. They have a lot of pasta salads and like meat and cheeses and like the whole 9 yards. A lot of different salads. So they have that. And then they're also known for they have these waiters that walk around, and they've got these big skewers of meat, of different kinds of meat. And you have a coaster on your table, and on the coaster, one side is red and one side is green. So when you have it green, they'll keep coming around to your table with different meat, and you can just tell them you want some, they just give you some meat. And then if you put on a red, it means you're taking a break. So my husband and I are both trying to eat healthier and both trying to watch what we eat. So we did not do the meat. We only did the salad bar. Yep, well, that's all we did. Hold on, y'all, I gotta find 318, here we go. So, let me make sure I don't have any that have ABs, nope. So yeah, we did the salad bar, and I had a glass of wine. It was some good people watching. It was one of those places where some people were a little overdressed. It's not that nice. Well, I shouldn't say that. So a lot of people were overdressed, which was fun to watch and really fancy, and which is nice. I mean, some people, don't get to go out to eat. So that's what I need to remember. Some folks don't get to go to nice restaurants and, hey, do it up, right? But so let's see, before we left, so my husband made reservations for like 8:30. I was like, oh, I'm going to starve, and I was super tired. And I was like, okay, I didn't really want to go at first. I was like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I had already been gone all day. I'd been in the car all day, for an hour. I was like, I just kind of want to chill at home. But I was like, no, I need to rally. I need to buck up. Come on now. So I was like, I'll just lay on the couch for a little bit until it's time to go. That was probably a mistake. I started to feel like I was falling asleep, and I was still wearing what I had been wearing at Craftibly, which, by the way, I was outside in the warehouse all day, and it was not air conditioned. They had some big fans, so that was good, but it was not air conditioned, and I got really sweaty and was sweating all day, and I did not feel like taking a shower or getting ready for a nice restaurant. Hold on one second. I need to get some more smalls. Okay. This is another bead storage container I have that's got like different sizes. I'm just going to pull from this. So so I'm laying there, and I grabbed a blanket, and it was about 7:30, and the dogs both come and lay with me, and they're all snuggled up, and I'm like, and I kind of had a headache. I don't think I drank enough water. I only drank, here's the deal. I was there from 10 to like 5:30. I never went to the bathroom once. And I was like, that's probably not good. Yeah, that's because I was sweating all day, and I only drank like 1 bottle of water. No, and then I refilled it. So I probably drank like 1.5, but I'm really bad about drinking water, y'all. Like really bad. So I probably didn't drink it. So I had a headache. So I took some, aspirin, and that's when I laid down, and I was trying to rally, and I was like, I can do this. So by 8 o'clock, or 7:45, 8 o'clock, my husband walks in the room, and he's gotten out of the shower, and he was all like, he had like nice jeans on. He had like a nice button-up shirt. And here I am like in my jean shorts with a t-shirt and my hair and a hat. I had a hat on, of course. And I was all like, disheveled looking and sweaty looking. He looked at me, he goes, "Are you ready?" I'm like, yeah. He goes, "You're gonna go like that?" I'm like, "What? I guess not that nice." I'm like, "Is it?" And he's like, "Well, I don't know about a hat." And I'm like, oh, "Okay." So I just took off my hat, and it was in a ponytail. So all I did was I had just grabbed a headband from, like a fancy headband, like a gold one, and just put it on over my top of my head. And I was like, there we go. And then he comes in the back, he goes, "You gonna wear shorts?" And I'm like, oh, no. So then I had to put jeans on. He goes, "You're not gonna shower?" I'm like, "No, I'll shower tonight when I get back." I was struggling. Yeah, but I was trying to rally. I was trying to like, nope, I'm not gonna be gone all day, because the next time I, ask him if I can be gone for the day, he's gonna be like, "No, you're like spent," So I was like, okay, I can do this. So we went to dinner. It was nice. Like I said, we had the salad bar. We hung out, I had a glass of wine. And so we got home. So once we got home, it was about 10 o'clock, and I got a text message from Lou. Now remember, she's having a sleepover, right? So I thought, and she sends me a message, and she's in the bathroom. No, she does a FaceTime call with me. That's what it was. We FaceTimed, and she's like, "Mom," she was in the bathroom of the little girl's house. She's like, "I think I want to come home." And I was like, "What's going on? You okay?" And I kind of, was trying to figure out what was going on. And she was like, "I just want to come home." She goes, "Maybe I want to come home." I'm like, "Okay, well, it's kind of getting late, but let me know, and we'll come get you. Just, okay, I'm like, "What's wrong?" She goes, "I'm bored." I'm like, oh my gosh, girl. She kind of prefers to be home. So I was like, I told my husband, I'm like, she's probably not going to spend that night over there. So just be prepared, right? And y'all, I felt like I was starting to fade, right? Because it's like almost 10:30, and I'd been up early and all the things. So I was like, oh, she better make a decision quick. So sure enough, about 10:30, she messages me, and she's like, "I want to come home. Will you come pick me up?" So my husband knew that I was really tired. Plus I'd had that glass of wine. And he didn't have anything to drink. And I'm like, can we go pick her up? And we were in bed. I was in bed under the covers, like chilling on my iPad, ready to go to sleep. So he's like, "Yeah, I'll go get her." And she was just not too far, just the next neighborhood over. So he goes and picks her up. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to have to, I'm so tired. I just want to go to bed. So I waited for them to get home, and she came in and said goodnight to me. She went right to sleep. So she was tired too. So that was Saturday. So it was a good day. And then Sunday, I was like dragging. I was really, really dragging. I didn't realize how much. So y'all, I want y'all to remember, and I guess it's hard unless you see it, but Craftibly is a small company. I mean, they only have a handful of people or less of, that are, putting all these things out of the boxes and putting them into tubes for you, and then shipping, boxing them back up and taping them and getting the invoices and, taping them up and shipping them out. It just, there's not a lot of people working there, and it's a lot of work. It really is. And I have a whole new appreciation for, I mean, I've been over there before and helped them, but I'm like, wow, it's a lot of work. So just remember that, you know, I just don't want you to think there's some big company and, you know, I wish I thought about vlogging a little bit and showing y'all what I was up to, but I was like, no, I don't want this to be about, you know, going to Craftibly for the day. I just, you know, I was there to help them out, not to make a video. So yeah, but Sunday I was dragging and I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to do a live today. I had Jamie and Nicole from Bella Art Day Nicole that do the 3D printed trays, the diamond painting trays. If y'all don't know them, go watch the replay, but we had a live together. It was a lot of fun. And I got to learn more about her and Jamie and just, you know, got to know them a little more personally than I already knew them. So it was fun. I really enjoy having guests. I think I'm going to chill out for a little bit on guests though, because I felt really bad. And it's no one's fault. I just, you know, it's just hard when you have a guest. I felt like I wasn't able to talk to everybody in the chat. And I felt like I missed some comments, and I know I did. And I missed, you know, saying hi to a lot of people. And I don't like that. So, and I know y'all are understanding and everybody's cool about it. No one complains, but I'm like, you know, it's an opportunity for me to talk to y'all and say hi and, you know, interact with you. And I didn't get a chance to do that. So I started thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? I don't have to have a guest every other week because that's pretty much what I've been doing for a while now. But yeah, I think I'm going to chill out on guests for a bit and just kind of hang out with y'all if you're okay with that. It's just going to be little old me. Yep. So, but I do have, speaking of lives, I did sign up to be a participant in the Craftathon. I don't know if y'all have heard about that. It's September 16th through the 18th, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm going on Sunday. Now, my normal live spot that I go live normally on Sundays is 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. But for the schedule for the Craftathon, they needed some people in the morning. So I'm going to be going on at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time instead of my 4. And yeah, it's a craftathon, so I'll probably be diamond painting. I don't think I can just sit there and talk to y'all like I normally do. I think we actually are supposed to be crafting. So it'll be a different, you know, setup. You probably won't see my face, but yeah, definitely come join me. And like I said, I'll mention it that day, but I won't be doing 2 lives. That's too much. That's just too much Shay in one day. All right, y'all, that's just a lot. So it's gonna be the 18th. But yeah, so I did my live Sunday. And what else happened Sunday? That's all I really remember. I was kind of, you know, running around a little bit on Sunday trying to get prepared because I was gonna be gone on Monday, y'all. I had plans and I had to get all my chores done. So got some laundry done, dishes, was trying to get it all done. Monday, I went to Randy's. We love getting together and diamond painting. We try to do it, you know, once a week, sometimes every 2 weeks, whenever our schedules, you know, allow for it. And we switch off. So we went to my house last time. She came over here. So this time was my turn to go to her house, and I got to see her new car. It is so nice. We drove to lunch in it. It's amazing. So I got there. Let's see, got the kids all off to school. And then, actually Nate didn't go to school that day. He said he felt like he was going to throw up. And I was like, oh, and that's not like Nate. You know, he's not really one of those kids that's like, oh, I don't feel good. And, you know, and then they're fine like an hour later and they didn't go to school. I think he legitimately like was not feeling good. So Nate stayed home. So with that in mind, I told Randy, I'm like, when I got there, because I got to her house about 8:45 in the morning. And I said, you know, I don't know if I can stay all day like I usually do, because normally I'll stay till about 2 in the afternoon until it's time to go pick up Lou from school. And I said, you know, I don't know because Nate's home, but you know, my husband was home, so he wasn't home alone. And he had not gotten sick or anything, but I just, you know, kind of felt bad for him and I wanted to kind of hang out with him if he wanted me to. So, but he was good. So went to Randy's and I brought my little dessert cup that I showed y'all and I worked on that. And yeah, got quite a bit done. We worked and hung out till about 12. And then we put a mobile order in for Chipotle. We kind of have a little system and we're so funny. We're like creatures of habit. When we are at Randy's, we go to Chipotle by our house and we always bring it back normally. Yeah, I don't think we've ever eaten there. We always bring it back to her house. And then when we diamond paint over here, we go to a sushi place near my house and we eat there at the sushi place. And it's funny because every time we're always like, what do you want to do this time? Do you want to do something different? And we're always like, no, we're good. So we're both happy as can be doing this, our same routine, you know, no problem there. We love it. So let's see, we brought it back, we ate, and then yeah, I stayed till about 2. Yeah, and then I had to leave to go pick up Lou. And while I was there, I got some things. So Randy, for those of you that don't know, that's You Can Call Me Butter. And she's got a channel as well. She's we met through, diamond painting and through YouTube. And she's about 15 minutes from me. About 15 minutes. And we have become very, very close and very good friends. So lucky to have her. So we had so much fun. But when I was there, so Randy was doing a pen destash, and she's destashing some diamond paintings too. I didn't buy any of those, but I did buy some pens. I bought 6 to be exact. Hold on, y'all. I've got 666 and an AB and a C. Ooh, that's gonna be sparkly, but that's a really tiny container, so. All right, so far so good. We'll see if they all fit in here. I'm just taking things out. I don't know, we'll see. All right, y'all, we're on 24. We're like halfway. We're doing good. So far so good. How much time? I don't know how long I've been talking. Oh my gosh, it's almost an hour. I barely got anything done. Okay. Oh my gosh, y'all. This has made the time fly. Absolutely fly. Plus I'm like long-winded. I tell stories. Like my husband's like, okay, get to the point. But for whipping chats, maybe it's good. I don't know. Let's see, 699. 699, where are you? Oh, the green. Okay. Went over there, picked up Lou. So that was Monday. And then, I got 6 new pens. They're beautiful. Yeah, I spent a lot of money, but it was totally worth it. I needed some new pens. So I was able to help her, destash some stuff, and I got some nice pins. So yes, I haven't used any of them yet, but I will. So when I use them, I'll be showing y'all. I was gonna show them to you today, but I'm like, nah, I'll show y'all. But you've already seen them because they're Randy's, but they're so pretty. So she had my 6 pins all wrapped up individually. She had them like the little, velvet little suede sleeves and everything. It was so fancy. And she had like in a little organza bag. So I got to pick up my pins. So I did that. And then what happened on Tuesday? Yesterday for me. I went to Costco. Right, y'all? I always take my Patreons with me, and they know I hate it. Oh, nope, don't like it. I really don't like shopping. But that's what I gotta do. Hold on, y'all, I'm just looking for 718. Where you at? Where are you at? Oh, here you are. Ooh, fuchsia, that's pretty. So that was Tuesday. What else happened Tuesday? That was pretty much it. I didn't feel very good yesterday. I was tired. I was dragging because Monday morning, I woke up at 3 a.m. and was awake since 3 a.m. So I just feel like I was still catching up on sleep when like Tuesday rolled around. I mean, I didn't think I got enough sleep. So I was kind of dragging. So Costco was all I could really muster. So I did that. And then that was yesterday. And today, what have I done today, y'all? I have gone to UPS because I had to return a Amazon shirt of Lou's. And it's the second time I've had to return the same shirt. And she still doesn't like it. And I'm like, I'm not ordering it a third time. You're just not getting that shirt. I ordered it for her birthday. The first one was too small. So I returned it and ordered another one on Amazon. It's like a Nike t-shirt. And ordered the next size up. Finally got that. She tries it on. She's like, it fits, but the sleeves are too long. I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. So I returned that one again. Had to go to UPS to do that. And then I had to run to the pharmacy, to Walgreens, and I had to go pick up some medications. So pretty exciting stuff going on, y'all. I'll tell you what. And then tonight, I'm very excited about the live. That's gonna be fun. I haven't talked to Lisa in a while. Lisa was on one of my lives a long time ago. I don't know, like 8-9 months ago, I think. It's been a while. She's one of my first guests I kind of ever really had, I think. So yeah, I'm excited to see her and hang out. Hopefully it was fun. I don't know, it hasn't happened yet for me. And let's see, what else? And then Thursday, stuff that's coming up, I've got my pre-op appointment at the hospital, like your medical clearance that you have to do before you have surgery. And for those of you that might be new and don't know, I have to have a hysterectomy on September 22nd. So I've got my medical clearance pre-op appointment on Thursday morning. Blah, I'm not looking forward to that. I don't like giving blood, so I always dread those appointments. Yep. And, ooh, that reminds me. They asked me to bring my vaccination cards to prove that I've been vaccinated. And I was like, oh yeah, I should carry those in my wallet, but I don't because they're kind of big. But I need to grab those. And I've got everything else, I think. So I need to do that. But that's Thursday. That's tomorrow. And then let me see what's going on this weekend. I'm gonna be live on Sunday, just be little old me. And Saturday, I'd love to go to Craftibly again, but I don't think that's gonna fly. I don't think Lou or my husband would like that if I left again. But I would love to. So I hope y'all that have ordered Craftibly Pros, I hope you're starting to get your pre-orders. I know they sent out an update. I think I saw it yesterday. It might have been on Instagram saying that they've gotten through the first batch and I've got those mailed out. So I have done 2 videos. Like I said, I ordered 3 things. I've done part 1 and part 2, and I've got 1 more to do. So I was gonna have it go out, you know, have one Monday and one Tuesday and the next one Wednesday. And I'm like, that's a lot of videos all at once. And then of course I got my whip and chat. So I think I'm gonna have that part 3 probably come out like, I don't know. I was gonna give y'all a couple days to stop seeing me and Craftibly videos. I know it's a lot, but I'm just so excited. And there's so much good stuff all at once. So, and I want y'all to see it and order it if you want it before, because the only ones I'm showing are ones that are still available as far as the day of filming. So I want y'all to be able to grab them if you're interested. Yeah, so let me know down below if you ordered some Craftablys and if you've gotten them and what you think, because it'd be cool if maybe I helped package them up. You never know. All right, y'all, I am almost done, and I actually did this. I've always been intimidated. This is huge. This is huge that I actually did this with you guys. It worked. I hope it worked for you. It worked for me. Because normally I just sit here quietly and just, you know, this has been fun. Who says you can't do this and do it with the chat? I know a lot of people do it, but I've never done it. I was really, really scared and really intimidated. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I need to concentrate. I'm going to mess up on stuff. This is really fun. So what time are we at? Okay, we're almost an hour. So let me think if there's anything else I forgot, y'all. Trying to think. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I always do, but I just feel like it went by so fast. I don't know why. Maybe I should start doing more of these. I say that now and then I'm gonna end up messing up. Whoa, where'd that, what? Oh, okay, 823. I'm almost done. I made it to 30. So that was pretty good. You know, I had to deal with some ABs and crystals, and so far so good. So sorry we didn't get a chance to complete this on camera, but you know, so far so good. Let me show y'all what I've done so far. Let me look up and see. Yeah, so we really, really pretty color palette. See those colors? Lots of pretty purples and, you know, pinks, different shades of purple. So if you like purple, this is definitely the painting for you. You know what I thought was interesting though? One of the more popular purple colors is 550, and there's no 550 in this kit, which I thought was kind of, I don't know. I was surprised. I thought for sure there was gonna be 550. But all right, y'all, what time is it now? It's 1:40. So I have to pick up Lou at 2:30. So I have a little less than an hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and just keep on keeping on with this. And yeah, I hate to let y'all go, but I think that's all I got. Plus, like I said, it's an hour. I hate to go over an hour. Y'all got more things to probably do and hang out with me, but love it. I hope to see some of y'all tonight for me. And again, I hope we had fun. So y'all let me know down in the description. You know, I did ask some questions. Let me know how you are. Let me know what you're working on and what you did while we did this. And thank you all so much for keeping me company and hearing just, you know, like I always say, this is like free therapy. It's very therapeutic just to talk it out and get some things off your chest and just work through some things, you know, and just talk about your week. And I really love hanging out with y'all. So yes, I hope you got some work done yourself, whatever you were working on. So yeah, let me know how you are. And I think that's it. So before y'all head out, please give me a thumbs up. They really do help. Where's my thumb? There it is. They really do help. And if you have not subscribed yet, it is free. So I would love to have you. So please subscribe. There's a subscribe button down below. Just click on that. And then after you do that, if you want to be notified whenever I post up any new videos, there's a notification bell right next to that subscribe button. So if you click on that, you'll hear a little ding every time I post up any videos. You'll be notified. And I will talk to you guys. Hopefully I'll see you Sunday. And I'll see you then. Or if not, I'll just see you in the next video. All right? All right, y'all take care. I love you. And I'll see you soon. All right. Bye, guys.